We start this journey on Route 66 in Topcock. On the other side of a river is California. This is Arizona. And there are people parking their boats. And the old train. This is the Colorado River. The stones of the Colorado. People fishing. Quite a high flow. This flows from the Grand Canyon closer to Lake Havasu, and then the Parker Dam. So next to the Colorado River here we have wildflowers and the sand, which has been washed down over the centuries from the Colorado River floods. Wildflowers. It's the 30th of March in the year 2019. At the end of a Route 66, still with some snow. It's the Grand Canyon. It's one of the stops on the Route 66. From Meffer Point. It's a long way down. There's a walkway around the side, the rim trail. And the snow is still there. The snow. Many years of geological history. Many tourists. It's a nice day. Taking many photographs. So I've been down to the bottom. In the journey to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. I've been on the grass on the side, coming off the North Rim, walking.
I know, but walking from where?
From up further to the, yes, there are two trails, main trails. One up there to the east and another one to the west. Survivors. It's kind of cold.
That way. Vamos allá abajo.
¿A dónde?
Ahí donde está el Alejandrito.
Great invention.
¿Ya tomaste la fotografía de Peña? ¿De Peña?
No, ya creo que también caminó para acá, ¿no? No. Ahí está tomando fotos, ¿no? Ah,
Allá veo pájaros.
The birds flying.
Ah, por eso se llama Mother el... Por eso se llama el carro, ¿no? Mother, ¿no?
This is looking west. Colorado River. North Rim.
We're gonna go play here. But if you're throwing it, if you're gonna swim around, then
The picture culture.
Like usually a little bit hard to.
Many people come. This is a memorial to a Californian condor who died because of eating too many coins. People threw coins, souvenirs, but the zinc kills the birds.
Son más de 5.
Spaniard. The bird is flying. This is looking towards the west. The canyon. You can see the Colorado River stretching up below. This is called Hopi Point. Grand Canyon pinyon juniper woodlands grow on both the north and south rims, but then they become pygmy forest in the extreme weather, which you can see here, the snow. Some of the snow doesn't reach all the branches. Surviving in the snow. All the river did all this at Pima Point. So in winter, the squirrels are still not fed, the poor things. This is Bright Angel Lodge. And the Altabar Hotel. Tomorrow's forecast to be snow. Won't be here. way down. So this is Walnut Canyon Monument. We are here. Arizona walnuts are growing over there, number 1. Mexican spotted owl, it's in there. Mountain lions living here. Mountain snowberry, prickly pear cactus. This is two-needle pinyon. Why is it 2 needles? Must be 2 needles. 2 needles. Distance. Recycle your trash. This is a small canyon. Banana yucca. If you get hungry. Most used by native people. Banana yucca. This was made in 1933 in a depression. Unemployed men. Put them to work. Island Trail. Try not to fall off the canyon. Hundreds families lived, worked and played in Walnut Canyon. The farming community around 1125 to 1250. You can see the houses. Black's community. Ribbon of life. Waputuka, the Long Canyon. It's also a name used by the Hopi. So the water was diverted upstream since 1904. So that's unfortunately affected it. Around the 1900s, many projects in Arizona to divert water. It was the age of engineering of water. And we'll see that theme when we go to the Salt River and Roosevelt Lake. Tension and harmony. Steep and sheer walls have many advantages.
See?
It would have been cold in the snow. And then this is quite an interesting place. See the different types of vegetation? It's very dry if it doesn't rain, yeah? The prickly pear cactus. Banana yucca.
If you drop it again, you might lose it permanently.
Okay. So the canyon. See how does a baby tree grow there? It grows, it's already maybe 25 years old, that tree.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the little one. And surviving, and then at the end it may die like that. Yep. It doesn't grow long because the growing season here is short. It's winter. Island Trail loop. That tree is somehow still alive. It's not giving up, you see? The paths. So the small pockets of soil. See the canyon houses even along the side, on both sides. So imagine what it was like. Visit responsibly. It's a very narrow canyon.
Look at there.
Yes, we can have a house. Perfect shelter. How to treat the wall. It's quite windy, so it would have been a cold wind on this side. There's no berries right now. Life on the shady side. There's a ponderosa pine. They're huge trees. Back there was a Douglas fir. So these are very large trees. Pinus ponderosa. Money. Wax currant berry. So there are many rooms in this canyon. Of course, the water, you have to go down to get the water. Here is out of the wind. So in the summer, people stayed on the cold side, on the north side. In the winter, they stay on the south side because keeping the sun coming in would get them warm. Small doors were used. So this one is the design. The cold air comes in the bottom and it goes out the top. So it's an efficient design for the houses. And you can see signs here of the soot from burning. So we used to have a fire that would go in through the door and the soot would come out the top. In this one you can see I've lost part of a wall, but you can see the soot, and then the soot path probably coming out here where there was a hole for the smoke to come out of the house. And the same here. So what a view. And then to get water you have to go down the hill. So rows of houses. With the doors. So this is Walnut Canyon, and that's a walnut tree. On the south side here, you can see what happened in the 1890s. People came, just dug up the relics. Later, 1915, it became a national monument. So as it says, our living cultures, we have to preserve the monuments. When Route 66 was developed, it was in this time, this culture of exploring. Gradually so many people came, but fortunately national monuments had been established to develop and protected from all the people coming by automobile. So this is a fern bush. It's like a rose. It's on the sunny side. People are walking here. Boulders fell down. Hopefully they don't fall down on this day.
I felt
Mahogany. Departure. Despite all it had to offer, it became a difficult place for farmers, drier, colder temperatures. So by 1250 people joined others in bigger villages to the south and east. And new beliefs and new rituals arose. New religions. So Hopi tradition says that Walnut Canyon was simply one stop in a larger journey and ultimately not the final destination for their people. Where they live today is part of that area of their final destination. Throughout Arizona, there are Saguaro cactuses, wildflowers coming out more this year because of much more rain. Different types of flowers, water reservoirs, and the saguaro cactus. The small buds on top will be the fruit. First branch is at 50 years normally. Some of them have no branches, as you can see. And some are really starting with the decay, have been eaten at the bottom, but still then the flesh is growing. In some we also find the bird's home. This location is just south of Zacatón, on the way to Casa Grande. Flowering of soil creates dust, but that dust may be blown away in the wind, but also it opens up the ground for those nutrients to be used for the next crop. At the end of August 2018, Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community. See a farmer working the fields on the reservation. There are also houses. People making a living. It's very hot. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. 35 Celsius. You can see the dry ground. If there's no water, that's what it becomes. But with water, you can transform the land into a productive place, supporting a community. In Miami, Arizona, we see here a great contrast in the use of land. Below us, look at the wonderful wildflowers. They just occur naturally, and it's quite beautiful the way that they are structured. On the side here is the road, and if you notice the cars that are coming, many of the cars are trucks. This is mining country, copper mining. On that side, it's more natural. When we change to this side, over here, we see a mine, a copper mine. They dig a large tunnel, they take out the copper ore, they process it. And as a result, when we look over to here, we can see this is the mine tailings, structured in a way that it won't fall down with the rain, so different layers. It's been there for some years, so there's a chance for the grass and soil to plant again. And on top, the American flag. So is this a symbol of industry? When we have industrial development, do we sacrifice our land? Now this land is also spiritually significant to the Apache people and other Native Americans who lived here. Yet do we desecrate it when we do the mining? On the other hand, as you can see from all the traffic here, being careful not to stand on the flowers, that we are in a highway with a transport, economic hub, mining country. There are trucks and trailers and other things to show the mine that we... Now, we're not picking on any particular company, but several of the world's largest companies operate as multinationals in the Miami and Globe area. It was founded about 100 years ago because of the gold rush and the copper mines. It is part of the Wild West. Now behind us, we see a miner's truck with a flag. Turn around and take the video. Behind you, take the flag of the truck. And so these are really interesting. Hi. Thank you, it'd be nice, yeah. Turn the video off, I'm just going to take a picture of us. There's also blue wildflowers. So the flowers still come. It's coming in Miami. You see the mining head. Cafes, historic distance, we're going to turn right here. Miami, Florida. There's the copper domes. So most of the industry of this town is the mining. Almost everybody works in the mining industry. It's a source of income. Houses. The town would be dead if it's not a mine. So the expansion of the towns because of the mining and then the contraction occurs. There's a lot of reported problems with people because of the tailings. You can see here the tailings in the hill. It's great. Examples of the end of mining, of what happens. The tailings are just left. This is the Billion Plaza School, a local history museum. You can see the size of the excavation. This is a scoop, and that's a truck. Already the truck is giant, but it fits inside the scoop. A Caterpillar truck.